Hey guys, hope you're all doing good. Now today I'm bringing you my top 12 immersion mods. Number 1, we have the community title project. This mod is amazing if aiming for a more immersive world. It changes the names of many things in the game to fit the character's culture. Firstly, it changes titles such as Duke to ones that were actually used by specific cultures at that time, rather than them mostly being the same like they are in vanilla. It changes cultures' names to what they actually called themselves, and it also changes the name of your councillors based on the ruler's culture and does the same for knights as well. And that's not even it, it adds more cultures such as Latin, Iranian, Frankish and loads more. It's a great mod to immerse yourself into the world of Crusader Kings 3, and they are still working on the mod, so I'm sure there's a lot more to come. Number 2 is Community Flavor Pack and Ethnicities and Portraits Expanded. This is of course 2 different mods, but they do pretty similar things and they work well together. So these 2 mods are the best mods for adding new items of clothing that fit how people used to dress during the time that Crusader Kings 3 takes place. You'll also get access to many new haircuts, beards and so on. You get like Viking shields. I won't go into too much detail on these mods, I'm sure you're all aware of what they do and I don't want to waste any of your time. But yeah, these mods are great if you just want to look around the map and you'll see everyone wearing their own clothing from their own cultures. It's great for that. Number 3, we have more regional innovations. Just as the title suggests, it adds more innovations. 24 to be exact, with 6 new ones in each era, all the way from tribal to late medieval. The innovations will require a certain amount of your court to be the correct culture, and that 40% of your counties are the same culture. They've also boosted all base progress of innovations by 6%, and there's a wide variety here, such as heavy plough in the early medieval era. That'll give you a 30% boost to supply duration and 10% to development growth. Or the stirrups in the tribal era will give you a massive bonus to your light and heavy cavalry. There are many different innovations here that capture the cultures during these time periods, and can definitely lead to a more immersive experience. And like with all my other mod videos, all the links will be down below in the description. So, coming in at number 4, we have Raised Publica. This is easily one of my favourite mods. It adds 3 different government systems. First of those is a Senate, which has a total of 100 votes, and families get a number of votes based on their respect. Now, respect is based off a few factors such as renown, prestige, and age of the house head. The second is a council, and it'll just include the 5 most respected families, and has 3 new classes: the nobility, the clergy, and the commoners. Now, these 3 classes will have opinions of you depending on things you do and gives you buffs or debuffs depending on how much they like you. The last form is an elected ruler, which gives you similar powers to a feudal ruler, but the leader of this government will be selected from the most powerful family, and they'll have a set term where they can try and pass laws to extend this term. There are way more features such as speeches which can be taken and have different outcomes. But if you're interested in a more in-depth look at this mod, check out the video that'll pop up in the top right corner now. Number 5, we have Dynamic Lifestyle XP. This mod changes the way you will earn lifestyle XP. Instead of just having a base amount that they will all improve by, it will better represent your character by increasing the amount you gain skills you are good at and vice versa. So for each level in a skill your character is, you'll gain 5% more lifestyle XP in that skill tree. This also takes into account education bonuses such as Midas Touched, with the +8 in stewardship would grant you a bonus 40% more bonus lifestyle XP. Overall, I think this mod just makes a lot of sense compared to the way vanilla works. It makes it a lot more realistic that you gain faster in skills you're good at, and obviously slower at skills you suck at. Number 6, we have Epithet. Now this adds 669 new nicknames that also get applied to AI characters. All they have to do is reach prestige level 4. Now the reason I think this is one of the best immersions mod is due to the fact these nicknames are not random. They're assigned using a character's traits, culture, religion, prestige and piety. There's nicknames such as the Merciless, the Keeper of Silence, the Cannibal and many more that make the world of Crusader Kings feel so much more alive. Being able to unlock by character just by the nickname really helps, and I would love to see Paradox expand upon nicknames in the base game. And number 7, we have More Traits and More Traits Commander. This of course once again is 2 mods, but they do pretty similar things, but just put them in together. But just as the name suggests, these adds more traits to characters. The More Traits mod adds personality traits that will appear due to certain events in game, and they all have the opposite of each other like in vanilla CK3, such as Fearless and Coward, King and Cruel and so on. But personally I prefer the More Traits Commander. It adds 3 new tiers of commander traits from basic to veteran that include 21 new traits in total. Veteran traits are only gained when a knight reaches 40 years of age, and they are pretty rare and grant them a big bonus to martial and a combat specialization. The other 2 tiers of traits include things such as boosting your siege progress or map movement speed, or boosting your archers by 20%. There's some great traits to be added with this mod and gives you even more decision making to do when deciding who should lead certain armies depending on what tasks you send them off to do. Number 8, you have more cultural names. Now this mod is crazy, it includes over 90,000 names in over 800 languages, which I just found insane when I read that. that, these names are seen all across the world and they're meant to add real names to places, holdings across the entire map. So I'll give an example, such as with Wales, now get referred to as Cymru. Many of the towns have had their names changed to be what they actually were referred to during this time period, such as Pembrokeshire being replaced with Sir Benfro, and many other more as you can guess. Overall, I think it's a really well made mod, and it actually started on Crusader Kings 2 and still works there, but it's been brought over and continually developed, so if you're looking for more immersive experience, this is definitely a must-have. Number 9, we have improved personality formation system. In a normal game of Crusader Kings 3, child's traits are based off the Guardians, and that's basically it. This mod greatly expands on this and takes things such as the traits of their parents, their faith, and their childhood trait into consideration, which even gets overhauled as well. The childhood trait will be based off the government they live under, personalities and education of their parents, and the traits of their siblings. I was surprised to see just how little Crusader Kings 3 takes into account while deciding character trait. This mod definitely adds immersion, as people are way more likely to end up with traits that align with their religion and other factors they grow up around. Number 10, we have regional immersion and cultural enrichment, or RICE for short. Now this mod has loads of new features. I'm in the middle of making a full video about this mod, so be sure to subscribe if you would like to see that. This mod comes with 8 different flavour packs which improve upon certain cultures and religions. It has many new events, building, cultures and even religions based off real historical events. The Haran flavour pack comes with a new religion called Helleno-Semitic, which has 3 new faiths, and the pack is based all around Hellenic pagans. There's also many more cultures added to the game, such as in the Sokotora pack, it adds 4 brand new cultures to the game. The aim of this mod is not to change gameplay too much, but add a way more variety around the world, and they do an amazing job. There's just so much added with these 8 flavour packs. Each pack also comes with generic events centered around specific cultures, and they add music. So this mod has an abundance of content for you to check out that's brand new to the game, and expand and make the world way more immersive. Definitely worth checking out. At number 11, we have Dr. Fix. This mod allows other rulers to also sign court physicians without having to be prompted by an event chain such as disease. I mean, this makes a lot of sense. Why would you be the only person being able to get one? It also makes sure they always have one by prompting them every 6 months to check see if they still have them. This stops many rulers from dying from small diseases that could have easily been overcome. It also makes hiring a court physician a major decision. This stops you getting caught without a doctor, and it's just a nice little quality of life bonus to this mod. Coming in at number 12, we have minor titles. This mod adds 6 new titles to your court that help with role playing and a bit more variety. Each title will give boosts to the title holder and boosts to you. It includes titles such as the Cupbearer, which is given to someone as a compliment, and their job is to stop you being poisoned. This will use the Intrigue stat, and will give bonus to stopping hostile schemes and give the Legion a health boost. There's also Tax Collector, which lets you pick between 3 different levels, which are Reduced Tax, which will improve people's opinions of you, Normal Tax Collection, or Tax Extortion, which gives you more money and dread gain, but people's opinions of you will plummet. Of course, I won't go fully in detail about all the titles, but it's a really well made mod with loads of different options for you to choose from. So yeah, this wraps up my top 15 Crusader Kings 3 immersion mods. If you'd make any changes, let me know down below in the comments. These are mods I've all played with and I've enjoyed, but of course this is just my opinion. You might think differently, so let me know down below. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one.